And welcome back to the wide liners. You can be joining us here for round 7 of the BMW M1 Pro Car. We'll be at the Red Bull Ring this evening. Got 10 drivers in tonight. You join us with a 15-minute qualifying session to see who can top the tables. We'll join Vulcan for his first run. Rather interesting driver to watch, has a rather unorthodox style. Seems to work for him though. He'll be looking to put it on pole spot today. Winner of the last round at Bannock Bray. Storm drive there. He'll be looking to replicate that again. Coming up to the last couple of corners, hopefully he's got enough, he's built up an entire temp for his first flying run. See there, he's on the low fuel. Starting his lap with about 11 litres. Oh, it's a little bit wide coming out the last turn there though. I think that'll affect his speed down to turn 1. And here we go. Oh, absolutely crossed up sideways into turn 1, but generally doesn't tend to slow him down. Seems to be his style. We'll see how it works for him today around Red Bull Ring. Opting for the heel and toe approach with the shifter. Takes some mastering, that does. It's off to there, Vulcan. Oh, bouncing it off the limit there. Boys back in the garage, won't be too impressed. They'll be fitting another engine before race. Sporting the classic BM Pro Car livery there. Number 1. Most would see that as a bad omen, but oh, it's worked for him so far though. That was quite wild. Surprised if he didn't get a cut track for that one, but we'll soon find out. It's fairly generous around here. Yeah, fairly neat around the last turn. JSM top on the time sheet at the minute, but I got a feeling it's going to be knocked down now. 33.9. We know he's capable of more than that. We've seen him run 33 flat in practice, and I'm pretty sure he said he had a 32 in him. So we'll jump at someone else and see if anyone else can knock him off the top spot. See what old Davatola's up to. Oh, throws it in there. There's the back and stomps on the throttle. Yeah, a lot neater than Vulcan around there. Yeah, looking nice composed for Dav at the moment. I'm sure as the time goes down, you'll see that car getting all out of shape as he starts to push. Where's it put them? Up to second with 34.8. Oh, he's a bit wide turn 1 there. That may be disallowed, that one. So, Mr. B. New case number 4. Fairly neat with the flip-flop. Yeah, staying away from those white lines on the exit there. Making sure he doesn't get a cut drag. Where's this put him? Is it more to move him up the board? Yes, up to third. 34.9. We've got a new pole sitter currently with JSM. Posted a 33.6. Let's see if we can catch him in the action. Seen some good things from him in practice. Expecting to see him up on the first couple of rows. Oh, he's a little bit out of shape there. Those rears are getting overheated just a touch. Might get himself a little bit of a tow here. Could help if the rest of his lap was good. Let's see. Can improve his time? He does. 33.0. He could assure himself a front row with that. We'll have to see if the other boys can retaliate straight away. 32.3 for Vulcan, where he said he had a 32 in him. Can he push a 31 out? That's, I would say it's definitely guaranteed him a front row at least. Oh, a bit of commotion there. The guys trying to put their hot laps in as well. Let's see what Steve's up to. Currently on a 35.3. Opting to run sort of race full load, I see there. Yeah, he may prefer the balance. He might lose a little in lap time, but if the balance works for him, then that's the way to go. Oh, he didn't like the balance there though. So we join Isaac. We're around to finish his lap off. Got Dav currently in third and Lewis in fourth. Isaac's currently occupying front of row 3, and he bumped himself up tall. Improvement in lap time there. Oh, just not far off taking 4th spot off Lewis there. Just less than a tenth. He decides to pit in. Might be going in for change of tyres. We'll see. So we join Uncle Hux. Comes in at the last turn. See if this is an improvement for him. Yeah, it jumps him up one place. Take about half a second off his lap time there. See if he can chip Wyatt a little bit more. Newcomer to the wide line is here, Slicker. I'm currently down in 10th. See if he can chip a bit more off his time. Like he's running slightly on the cold side. Could be advisable to have a little chat with Vulcan. He's the local expert when it comes to radiators. Oh, he's backing it into the last turn there. He's given everything. It looks like we've seen Mr. Nicky B has managed to move himself up the order. Up on a row 2 there in 4th place. Good time there, Mr. B. just sneaked into 33s there. Just won't be happy about that. He'll be sure be out on track at the minute trying to improve that time. Oh, nice paint job there, spoil number 37. The racing green. Nothing wrong with the racing green. Two more turns to go. See what he's got. He needs to take about half a second. He wants to take at least one place. Unfortunately, nothing that time round. Join the guru, Mr. G. Yeah, he's also opting to run slightly heavier fuel load. Again, the balance must work for him there. Oh, he's having a little dance about coming down the hill. So that looks good, but I don't think it'll improve your lap time, buddy. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's wide. He's wide in the last turn. He might have got away with that. He's definitely pushing. I'm improving this turn round. Go on Lewis. Looks like he's just managed to nab that fourth spot back from Nicky. Yeah, he's taken another 4 tenths or so off his lap time. Let's see if he's got any more. There's nothing between him and Dav for the third spot, front of row 2. Has he done it this time round? That may be his last shot because he ain't got a lot of fuel left. He's running minimum fuel loads. Let's have a look. Has he done it? Oh, not this time round. I don't think he's got enough left in the tank for another lap. Join Mr. Nicky B. He's trying hard to get that spot back from Lewis. It looks like Vulcan has decided to call it there. He's got nearly 7 tenths on second place. I think he's happy he's done enough. It's looking like pole position, another pole position for Vulcan. That's consecutive poles there. Want to transform that into 2 consecutive race wins. Oh, Nicky's he's pushed too hard. He couldn't hang on at the tank slapper. He's still going round. We've got Marshall. Oh, he just had a little off-track excursion. Look like this is going to be their last laps. Lewis there in the background doing a practice start. Oh, his car's looking quite lively, even in straight line. Beast to master these things are. Looks like that could be it. Still got JSM on a lap. Has he got anything left on the tank? Still a good show from a JSM. Get himself up on the front row with Vulcan. It's a fast starter and he's not afraid of making a move, so Vulcan will have to have his wits about him in at turn 1. Oh, that's taken any chance of taking pole away from Vulcan. That was wide. There we have it. It's a good show by the lads. It's another pole for Vulcan with a 32.3. Stellar lap time. Good second place by JSM. Rounding out the top 3, we got Dava. Nothing to choose between Dav and Lewis for that 3rd spot. Nicky getting 5th in the end. Followed by Isa, Tony, Uncle Hux, Steve, Slicker and Marshall. We'll have a few minutes wait while the drivers will make some last minute changes. As always with the Red Bull Ring, shown some really good racing here in the past. Great chance for slipstream. Big braking zones for some little last ditch attempts in the braking zone. It's going to be a busy turn 1, probably even more so down to turn 2. So drivers will be looking to have a clean start, get all settled in the first couple of laps, and then push on for a 45-minute race. There's your full timing screen. Feeling Uncle Hux may have stopped off for a cup of tea on his last lap with a 3:21 there. And there we have it, Poleman Vulcan. As we've seen from past races this season, Vulcan, he likes to lead from the front, and he'll be pushing hard in the first few laps. He'll be trying to get himself a handy lead. He'll be looking for JSM, Dav and Lewis to try and upset his rhythm and get in there in the first couple of turns. It'd be crucial. Drivers will be buckling up their seatbelts, doing up their lids. Almost time to go. Here we go. Light sequence has started. Lights go out. Who's going to get the whole shot? Good start for Vulcan. All clean. See, it goes down to turn 1. JSM may have him down the inside here. He has. Vulcan's had to concede, but is that going to give him the run up to turn 2? We may do. All looking clean through turn 1 in the background. We've got Nicky and Lewis side by side. We'll see who gets that one down to turn 1. Good start by JSM. He's managed to take the lead from Vulcan. Can he keep this and just upset Vulcan's rhythm a little bit? Oh, he's already gone slightly deep. Vulcan's got this, I think, down to turn 3. He has. Oh, JSM, go on, have another look down the inside. Don't let him have it his way, otherwise he'll try and break loose. Yes. JSM let the brakes off there. Rolled it back in. Good pass, JSM. This might give Davra a chance down to turn 4. Not quite where he looks. We've got Uncle Huck, big mover up to 5th from right towards the back of the grid. Other than that, people still seem to be in their starting positions. Nice clean start for the lads there. Now time to settle down it with rhythm. To compose themselves a little bit. Oh, we've got someone running rather wide in the background there. Oh, still continuing to run wide. All the cars take the inside line coming out of the last turn. So maybe it was Nick running that drop down the order. Yep, it was. A little bit of action coming in there. Got Tony all over the back of Isa. He'll have to run now up to the second turn. Got Stee on Nick there in the background. JSM holding the defensive line in turn 2. Dab up the inside of Vulcan. Vulcan's dropping back. Oh, they've broken his rhythm. He's not going to be happy about that. That's what they've got to do. Didn't quite catch that there, but JSM took the defensive line. I think Vulcan wanted to do the switch back, but Dav and Lewis were there to pounce on him. Back to your, we've got 2 little packs here starting to emerge. Looks like Tony's made the pass on Isa. And then we got Nick, Slicker, Stee and Marshall behind. Nicky again there getting out onto the grass. Oh, he got a spinner. The Nicky B. Didn't collect anyone else. Good driving by everyone there. Your front 3 managed to break away from Vulcan's gone. He's right in the background. Maybe that was him spinning. He did say if he managed to upset his rhythm, that could cause problems for him. He's got a long way to come back. He's now right down at the back of the grid, your pole sitter. And he moves behind. Looks like Uncle Huck's there out in a lonely 4th place, but he may be able to just chip away at these guys because they might start fighting. Here comes Tony. Tony's leading the second little pack here with Eyes are in Nick now, fighting down to turn 3. Nick's got the inside line. Eyes will try and run it around the outside though. That can work here, yeah, has managed to work, and I think Slick has managed to take advantage of this. He has. He's moved himself up in the 7th there. It's a good start for him in his first race with the wide liners. We're now trying to chip away at Isa. Tony just starting to break away from this pack a little bit here. Here come your leaders down again at turn 1. JSM's making the break. He's got just a second on Dav now. Oh, we thought he'd locked up there, but that might have just been a piece of lag. Yeah, I think it was. He's alright. Alright, still there. Flash of the lights. And Dav's still holding Lewis at arm's length here. Uncle Huck's in a lonely 4th still. Only just pulling away from this second little pack, led by Isa now. And you've got Slicker, Steve, Nick, Marshall and Vulcan. Now Vulcan will be, he will not be happy with himself. He will be pushing hard to try and make his way back up through the field, and I'm pretty sure he will. He's definitely got the pace today to do that. And Nick and Steve here side by side. He runs around the outside, keeps the place, I think. Not if he can keep the run up, he can keep it into the next turn because he'll have the inside line. Not quite. Nick gets the power down, makes the pass. Good pass there for Nick. Yeah, Vulcan seems to have made it past Marshall there. If Marshall made a mistake or not. Go back to your leader. Oh, that's very wide for JSM. He may get a penalty for that. We'll take the penalty or just carry on. Lewis is looking. If he's clever, he'll stay behind at turn 1 and look for the run up to turn 2. Overtaking the defensive line. No, he feels safe for the time being. Comes your second pack, led by Isa. Slicker still in behind, and you're not far off. So Dav is starting to take a few tenths here and there out of JSM as he's now trying to settle down in the race. So ebbing and flowing just a little bit. Now, only 5 laps in. Won't want to be taking too much out of their tyres at this point. The guys have just managed to break slip a little bit. Vulcan in the background, he's just smoking his way up. Managed to squeeze past Nicky, we didn't manage to see that there. Pass but fair. Oh, he's got the run on Slicker here. He's going to have this. Not much Slicker's going to be able to do about it. Oh, we've got Isa off on the grass. Can he keep it together and come back on? That's going to cause him a bit of damage. Yeah, I think he's made that. Yeah, good clean pass there by Vulcan. Cut him off a little bit. So that's fairly clean. The gap really opened up at the front. It's almost 3 seconds to Dav now. What's happened there? As Lewis has dropped right back. He's almost in the clutches of Hux here. Oh, a mistake there for Hux. He's managed to keep the thing going. Should get Tony's juices pumping. See the guys in front making mistakes. It's mid-back, starting to close up a little bit now. Oh, they're losing heaps of time here to JSM. He's pushing, looks comfortable out front. Yeah, Tony's really starting to hunt down Hux. They got Vulcan not far behind him. A wide one there. Tony has a little look. Things better of it at this point of the track. You got Vulcan all over the back of Tone, so he's trying to press, but he's being pressed from behind. Oh, he tries to take it in the last turn. That's a bit of a place to try and take it. Better off to wait for the straight. Lewis has managed to bridge the gap to Dav again. That fight's not over. Oh, Tony a bit wide in the background there. I think Tony had to lift for a penalty there. Oh, that's a... So what? He's going to have to go defensive here, Hux. He doesn't look like he had the run. Yeah, he's in the defensive line. Oh, he's better of it this time round. Yeah, no way around on the outside there, Vulcan. Chris and Dav still close together, fighting for second place. Having a look down there. No, be patient. Oh, a big twitch for Hux. There he goes out wide. He managed to keep the thing going in a straight line. Just like a good exit of turn one there for Vulcan. Just going to have him all over him. Is he going to stay defensive or is he going to yield? Let's stay defensive. Make Vulcan go around the long way. Yeah, too much speed there for Vulcan. Oh, there's a little contact. Little love tap. He, yeah, gently gives that spot to Vulcan. Slips in behind. That's Vulcan back up to 4th from 11th after the first couple of laps. That's 2.5 seconds to catch up to Lewis and Dav. He doesn't know when it's over. He still thinks he can get the win, and well, maybe he can. Still half an hour of this race remaining. Can he keep this pace up? We shall see. Go at your leader. Looks like Dav and Lewis, the chasing bunch, have managed to take a half second out of JSM. I don't think we've seen a win yet for JSM, so he'll be doing everything he can to keep that lead where it is. So you just start lap 10. It wasn't a brilliant exit there. He's lost a good half a second from turn 1. He knows they're coming for him. He's doing everything he can to keep it on track. Here come Dav and Lewis. Dav still feeling safe, not having to defend. Good run for Lewis there. They have a little look to the inside, not quite. Dav going to go defensive, maybe be a little bit too late. No, Lewis thinks better of it this time round. And there's Vulcan. I definitely think Vulcan will be joining this fighting pack for the second spot on the podium. We've got Tony. Oh, it looks like we've lost Huck somewhere. Tony's moved up in the 5th position. He'll be happy with that. And Slicken holding on to a good 6th spot. Mr. Nicky B in 7th. Eyes are not far behind. And then we've got Uncle Hux. Must have had an instant somewhere. He was holding 5th spot. We've got Steve. He's closely followed by Marshall there. Back where this fight for 2nd position. It looks like Dav has pulled a little on him. Vulcan squirming in the background. He's going to be pushing hard to catch these guys. At 2 seconds in it now. He's definitely catching. It's just a matter of when. Another good fighting bunch right in the back here. Marshall Speed starting to put some pressure on the Steve. Just to pull that back a little bit. Back up to the front. Lewis has managed to gather himself back up and he's starting to push Dav again. There's Vulcan closing and closing. Now I'm sure they'll have seen Vulcan coming in the background. These boys want to work together, not to give Vulcan any time because he's coming fast. I think 1.5 seconds now. He's taking chunks out of him. Just down to a second almost now. Now what sort of fight have they got to hold Vulcan off? Lewis will have to start thinking about defending soon. If he can't make that clean pass on Dav, he's going to have to look in his mirrors. So we've also got some close battles going on down the field. Nick's starting to get into Slicker's gap there just a little bit. Also still got Steve and Marshall fighting it out. Yeah, good exit there for Marshall, but I don't think there's any way he's going to be able to go there. Yeah, he's catching. catching. Bit of a wide one there for Nick, just giving Slicker the advantage back. I'm going to jump back to your leaders because this is all starting to tighten up now. It's going to become a three-way fight for second place. These boys will not be giving up positions easily though. Now is Lewis going to have to go defensive yet? I don't think, not this time round. Lewis is still looking to make the pass on Dav. It's going to have to be now or never. He's got the run on him. The inside line. Dav try and go running out inside. Oh, he tries to do the cutback. Don't quite make it, and Vulcan just says thank you very much. Oh, it's not. That's a shame that there. You don't want to be giving Vulcan places, make him work for it. And that's something Lewis will not do. You know, he's a aggressive but fair racer. And Dav cling on the back of Vulcan here and just put himself back in contention. Yeah, they've slowly been pulling JSM back as well. Under 4 seconds now to the leader. Vulcan knows he can still do this. Now has he got the run to do it up to turn 2 this time round? I don't think he has quite got the run. No, just a little bit too late this time. He does get a good run out of turn 2 though. Yeah, Lewis goes straight defensive. No way around on the outside there, unless he's got the run. Oh, just nothing he could do about it. Vulcan just too fast out of turn 2. Can they hang on to him? I just don't know if they've got the pace. Has given Dav the chance though to get back on Lewis. You got a bit of a mid-pack fight going on here with Nick, Slicker and Isaac. Looks like Nick's made his way past Slicker somewhere. We unfortunately couldn't catch that one. Isaac's just slowly starting to catch them. Vulcan looks to be trying to check out from the cluster of Lewis and Dav. Only 2.5 seconds up to JSM. Be a fantastic story if he does. Pole man dropped back to last place and able to claw his way back up through the field to take the win. It'll be one for the memory books. Oh, bad exit there, turn 1 for Slicker. This is going to give Isa a good run, but I don't think he's close enough to get the pass this time round. Marshall Simpson looks like he's made his way past Steve. No, Steve's still holding on. Bolton's got the lead down to just under 2 seconds now. Is JSM going to be able to hold his nerves in, keep it on the track? He knows Vulcan's coming. There's your leading group. Lewis is he's trying his best to hold on to Vulcan here. I think Vulcan's just punched a nice hole in the air there for Lewis to just pull up a distant toe. He's managing to just about hold on to Vulcan. They have managed to just drop down a touch. Yeah, Vulcan's all over JSM now. He knows he's coming. What has JSM got for Vulcan? Don't give it to him easy. Make him work for it. Nice smooth throttle application there. Be looking to set himself up for a turn 2 pass here. So JSM will be ready for it. Oh, wide lines by the pair of them. Oh, he's gone. He's lost it. Yeah, you're going to have to wait for Dab. He's going to have to do it all over again. Just got himself a bit wide there, trying to set himself up for the pass down to turn 3. Just got himself on the grass. And yeah, there's no grip out there, pal. Just going to jump back here. It's, Eyes was just chipping away at Slicker here. Yeah, Slicker's starting to feel the pressure a touch. On a great exit out of turn 2. I don't know if Eyes is quite close enough to make the pass down to turn 3. He'll be keeping the pressure on. Trying to look for a couple of other little cracks in the armour there. Yeah, some little lock-ups there by Slicker. He's feeling the pressure. Now with Vulcan spinning out, it's given Lewis the chance to maybe have a crack at JSM here. He's 2 seconds off. He will have had to take slight avoiding action with Vulcan's spin. But if he can collect himself together, he might have a shot at the win here. You know, Vulcan would have destroyed his tyres with that spin. How much grip is he going to have left? We shall see. There's still 18 minutes left in this race. And he's only 6 seconds off the lead. With the pace he's been running, it's surprisingly, it's still not off the cards to win for him. Now Eyes will be looking to try and set himself up to turn 2 again. It's definitely looking like the favoured spot to pass. Smooth turn 1, or Slicker's quite wide there. Turn 1. Seems to be quite lenient on the penalties. Yeah, Slicker's holding him off for now. Yeah, Lewis has managed to pull the lead down to almost a second off JSM now. So the pressure's back on for JSM. Oh, there's a big moment for Slicker there. He could better keep the position. I think he's got away with that one. That was a heart in the mouth moment there. These two having a good fight here. The pressure's on, but they'll be enjoying it. No doubt about that. Dav's having to hold Vulcan off again. We're back at this place getting ready. 15 minutes left. Plenty of racing still to come. Could even see these four guys all bunch up for a four-way scrap for the win. That's what we'd like to see. Just trying to put Dav off, see if he snatches a break. Dav's a bit too experienced for that. I don't pull that one with Dav. JSM still managing to hold Lewis above the second. Dav's having to go defensive already into turn one. Might upset his run down to turn two. Yeah, well, starting to pull alongside, but Dav will hold him on the inside. Dav giving him plenty of room there. Yeah, Vulcan gets a really good exit out of turn two. I think he may have him here already. Yeah, nothing Dav could have done about that. Yeah, Lewis is on to JSM now as well. He'll want to get past JSM because he'll see that Vulcan's coming for him. JSM's done a really good job so far though. 20 laps, he's held the lead. He's still got it now. Going to run a really good pace all race. Taking a look back, Slicker has managed to just cap eyes a bit. Just take the pressure off him a little bit. Relax, back into rhythm. And Marshall's not far behind him. He'll be wanting to see if he can close that gap down a little bit. It looks like he's managed to make his way past Steve. Yeah. Nick's just managed to hold a couple of second gap back to Slicker as well. Tony's still running a really good fifth place. A little lonely, but he'll be happy with that. It's your front four again. They seem to be getting closer and closer. This could get interesting in the last 10 minutes of the race. Yeah, JSM's starting to slide a little bit. His tyres are all going to be slightly used now. Who's managed to save something for the last 10 minutes? We shall see. That's the top four covered by 2 seconds now. Who's hungry for it? Who's going to come out on the top step? Only one of them can take it. Bit of a mistake there by JSM. Going to lose a bit of a run. Managed to gather it up though. Vulcan's managed to make the pass on Lewis already. We just missed that in the background. That run he has from turn 2 to turn 3, just no one's able to live with him. Resumes. Vulcan again trying to take the lead back. It's gone from first to last to second, spun it back down to fourth, and still seems to have enough tyres to challenge for the win. JSM, hold him off. Yeah, fairly good exit there for JSM, but Vulcan's in the slipstream. This is that move he's been setting up all day. Stays well away from the grass this time. Going to try and set him up for a good run. He's got it. I think he's got it. Seems to be unbeatable down to turn 3. He's done it. He's passed. Now can he hold it? 10 minutes to keep it clean. So you see another mistake now. I think he may be able to hold this. It's miraculous how he seems to have the pace to just cut through the pack. There's quality drivers in this field. After 2 spins, he still seems to have the tyres to do it. And the pressure's on him though, no doubt. Just be wanting to keep it clean now. Nothing special. No. JSM's going to have to fight from Lewis, so pressure off him a little bit. Lewis will want to get through straight away to go with him. To drop down a touch, so it's threesome at the minute. Simpson's there, last chance, so I think maybe to have a go at him. Oh, he has a go. He's brave. He's brave. Vulcan saw it coming, and unfortunately, I think he's lost out to Lewis as well. Oh, he's just managed to keep it going. He's got the inside line. So he should just hold on to second now at the minute. Yeah, he has done. Just try and take the wide line round. If he can keep the momentum, this should give him the inside. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, good thinking there, Lewis. Now, can he do anything about Vulcan? He managed to go with him early on. Just have a look, the guys at the back are getting close here. Yes, Marshall has seemed to manage to make the pass on Isa. So shame we missed that. The 3 of these have a good little battle here. Yeah, Lewis has managed to stay within half a second of Vulcan. Don't have a lot of tyres left. Yeah, he looks a bit wide there. Lewis is going to be all over him. He's going to want to pounce straight away. I might give Vulcan a chance to brake. I think scaring him a little mistake. Oh, Vulcan gets all crossed up. Nowhere for Lewis to go though. Little flash of the lights there between drivers. Sign of respect. I think that was probably a little apology from Vulcan there. I think he got all a bit crossed up. Would have backed them up a touch there. A chance for Lewis, but he had nowhere to go. Got back to this fight here. Slick's going to have Marshall to deal with very soon, and Isa's going to try and join the fight. Lewis is managing to stay very close to Vulcan at the minute. He's keeping the pressure on. He's coming at the last couple of turns. Good exit by the pair of them. Stay slightly better for Lewis. Sticking in the toe. How much slipstream he's going to get? Doesn't seem to be getting much in the slipstream. He's going to have to be canny and try and find another way to pass. He's not going to manage it this time round. For these three, he's got the best run. No, got a good exit from turn one that time round. Better exit from Marshall there though. Just straight on the defensive line. Not gonna make him work for it. Yeah, not close enough this time round. Vulcan's managed to make about 7/10. He's pulled on Lewis. That might be the last chance for Lewis. With only a couple of laps to go. Yeah, that might be it now. He might have got this win, barring a mistake from Vulcan. Slick is still managing to hold these two off. He's doing a good job. Oh, Nick taking out some markers there. Yeah, it's a good clean exit there for Slicker. He's not giving them a chance to get in that slipstream. Oh, JSM falling down the order there. Oh, it looks like we lost JSM. He led for so much of the race. That's such a shame. It deserved that win there, really did. These two just managed to drop eyes here a bit. Marshall trying to set himself up here. A good run from the last turn. Gonna need another one here though. Yeah, but Slicker still maintains good run from turn one. It's a good exit, and that's what's keeping him in front at the minute. He may have to go defensive here though. No. Done enough. Can he keep up for the last couple of laps? Looks like Nick is getting close to Tony as well. He'll hold on to that fourth spot. Just maybe one more lap to go. It's a second between them. Lewis has managed to stay within striking distance of Vulcan. Is he going to have one more chance to do it? I fear he's just not close enough. Oh, Slicker, hold on to it. Yeah, Lewis is... He's tried. He managed to pull half a second on him, but it's just not enough. I've just got to keep it clean from this point on. This is probably his last realistic chance, bar a mistake, and Vulcan's got the run on him, I'm afraid. This is the fight going on behind. These two have been closing up over the last few laps. Slicker's still managing to hold on to sixth. He's doing a good job. Looks like Tone's going to manage to hold on to a fourth bar mistake. Oh, here's Lewis. This is all over Vulcan here. Trying to pressure a mistake out of him. So just this lap to go. I think Vulcan's got it done. Well, I don't know how he does it. First to last, up to second, has a spin back to fourth, and comes on to take the win. Vulcan. Great win. Good second place for Lewis. Here comes down to take that last podium spot. We've still got a couple of battles going on in the background, but I think they've managed to hold their positions. Yeah, good solid third place there for Dav. Has Tony managed to hold Nick off? Nick has tried all sorts. Oh, can Nick hold in a straight line? Oh, good save, Nick. Good save. That's a way to finish a lap. Slicker's managed to hold off Marshall and Isaac. Good job there, Slicker. Last to come around, we've got Steve. There we have our last finisher, Steve. A great racing by all there. Great action all the way through the pack. Tune in for the next round.